is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
Hi, I'm Niamh Kavanagh.
And I'm Gearoid.
And you're listening to Agony Rants.
Welcome, listener.
Welcome.
Welcome
to the show where a comedian and a Eurovision fan... No, I'm not a fan, am I? Well, that tells you all you need to know. He's the one drinking the Barocca, and the triple truth is...
I was like, Niamh, I need you to take the reins today. I'm very tired.
And I'm equally as tired. But anyway.
And Niamh was like, oh yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely no problem. Yeah, I'll do it. And one sentence in, we're re-recording.
To be fair, I am a fan, but I'm mostly a winner. Anyway, we're here to solve your problems today, and I'm hoping they're not very difficult.
No, today it just needs to be, this needs to be easy.
Easy.
Like, we're not fixing the world today.
No.
I'm knackered.
Yeah, you...
Like, I did a festival this weekend, right? And I always like to think that I'm one of those people that I can party if I need to.
Okay.
You know, I just choose not to. The speed I kind of run at is,
chill.
Yeah. Home by 8, watch Vera. That's... I feel like that's our love language. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, me too.
Like, yeah.
Me too.
It's like a nice 2-hour cozy mystery. Eat a packet of Freddos while you're watching it.
Yeah, I know. Freddos. I know.
And then this weekend, I was like, no, this weekend I'm going to be party Gearoid.
With the young people.
Oh my God. I was out until 5 o'clock, 4:45 in the morning.
Wow.
And I was drinking as well. And
what were you drinking?
Gin and tonics.
Oh, darling.
As long as somebody else is paying, I'm like, you just better keep that
Bring
glass full, please. Thank you very much.
Did you have one of those special glasses? The
goldfish bowls? Absolutely. It is an act of homophobia to serve a gay man a gin and tonic in something that isn't an absolute fish bowl, as far as I'm concerned. Don't go, these places, they send you in, it gives you in a whiskey glass. I'm sorry, take it back. I remember giving the glass back in one place and he was like, is it dirty? And I was like, no, it's pathetic. Get me something with a stem.
Or some sort of guilt.
Yeah, exactly.
Not mean guilt, as in
exactly.
Catholic
Trans
guilt.
people, they didn't storm the Stonewall Bar in New York in the 60s so we could have shitty little IKEA glasses with our gin and tonic. There was something to fight for, Niamh.
I know, Studio 54 would never allow it.
Exactly.
Never allowed it.
Exactly.
So you were out in the lash?
I thought I was out in the lash, yeah. Now, and when I say, I got to Eddie Rockets at 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I waited 45 minutes, right? Waited 45 minutes for our order. Now there was about 5 or 6 of us. Okay. Right? So we were all, this is not good, right? This is not, nobody comes out well here. There's about 5 or 6 comedians and we were all we all had a few drinks. We'd all ordered, crappy food because it's Eddie Rockets.
And it's 4:45 in the morning.
It's 4:45 in the morning. So, but it took 45 minutes and our food still wasn't there. And we were just like, come on now, where's the food? But we weren't complaining. We were just rolling our eyes at each other,
Tutting.
And then...
Was there tutting?
There was tutting.
Yeah.
And there was it's only a fucking... Yeah. Jesus Christ. Firstly, they gave us milkshakes, right? They gave us, we ordered chocolate milkshakes.
Malt or?
I had a malt.
I love the malt. But they fill you up.
Killian Sunderman had a not malt, whatever the opposite is, right? And when we got them, they tasted like chocolate, but there was no sweet flavour. There was the bitterness of chocolate, but there was no sugar.
What?
And we were like, no, these are definitely not milkshakes. These are the way chocolate can be so bitter that it actually tastes savoury.
Yes.
That's how bitter these milkshakes were. And we were like, no, there's something wrong here. And we were drunken parents. We were like, I'm sorry. We just told them. We weren't complaining. We were like, I don't think there's any sugar in this. I think, but we were saying if we're drunk, if there's sugar, just throw it over. We'll, we'll.
Did she take them back?
We'll finish this ourselves. Take them back. She was just like, yeah, no, and walked off.
No English.
And this is £7 a milkshake,
lads.
But
did you not bring your outrage to the table?
No, we didn't. We were all very nice because none of us wants to be Karens, right? And then Then this woman came out with the bowl of chip, like all the bowls of like,
okay.
the bacon and cheese fries and the
all
whatever.
All the vitamins.
And she slipped. Right.
No.
Every single bowl of chips on that tray smashed across the floor, right?
No.
And she popped back up because she was very embarrassed. But like, I was kind of embarrassed because none of us jumped to help her. We were all just like, oh, Jesus Christ, we're going to be waiting another half an hour on our chips. And I was just sitting there going, this is like... Any other night I'd have been jumped. Are you all right? Is there anything I can get for you?
No.
Oh, let me call you a taxi. I was like, no, hope you're all right. You get back in there now. You fill those
sugar
chips
in
up
your
again.
milkshake.
So, but then the next day I had to do a gig, like I had to do a show.
Oh no. Did you have like a sugar low?
Oh my God. I was chopping up a rocket and snorting it off the back. It was just, how am I going to get through this?
And you did though.
I did. Out the other side, Niamh.
I know. Do you have any memory of it?
It was grand.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, everyone saying, "Oh, the crowd are great. It's going to be a great show." I was like, couldn't give a shit. Like, listen, how this goes. It's nothing to do with me. It's none of my business how this goes.
That's
how I feel.
They'll take what I give them. And like it.
It's absolutely none of my business. So then I forgot we were recording today because I was in bed this morning. I was like, oh, I'm going to have a lie-in for the day. I'm going to have, one of those lie-ins where you're like,
I'm not,
you get up at 2:00 and you're like, no, not ready yet, and go back to bed.
No, because I have not done that since before I had kids.
Yeah, I know. You're very like...
I know, 7 o'clock.
It's 6:00 in the morning and it's time to go. And you're like the happy pair, except less annoying.
Listen, I'm just warning you. I forgot to put my HRT patch on, so don't even look at me. Right? I wake up every morning, no matter what time I go to bed, I wake up between 6 and 7, right? I just wake up. Now, I'm not saying that I achieve anything for quite a while after that, but I am awake and it annoys me. I'm not.
And you go on your phone?
Sometimes, but not always. And sometimes, sometimes I just lie there going, will I get up?
Just take a few sleepers.
No.
Why not?
Well,
what else are you doing? You're not singing till the evening.
Jeez, what do you mean, what else am I doing? I'm a human being. I'm here.
At this stage of your life, it's time to get a bit Janis Joplin. If you need to sleep, there's pills that can make you sleep, Niamh.
Wow. Okay. What are these pills?
Well, the ones
clearly the ones you're using.
The ones I'm using at the moment I bought them when I was in Canada. They're called Advil PM.
Oh, Advil. I think I've heard of Advil.
Yeah, I mean, they're supposed to be for headaches, but I don't have headaches.
So
I don't have headaches because I take quite a lot of Advil PM.
Advil PM. So it doesn't mean like you're supposed to take them at night. So
you
help
take them
you
at
sleep.
night. So then you But
sounds like something you'd have crushed up and put in your baby's food just to make sure they slept through the night. Like Calpol. And if there isn't a
Niamh Kavanagh's Guide to Questionable Parenting.
There isn't a parent alive who hasn't looked at the Calpol bottle with intent.
I have to say, if you are somebody with kids and you're going to visit somebody that doesn't have kids, I think as a mark of manners, you should be Calpoling your kids. Like if you bring that kid in, compos mentis. I mean, we can all play the little game.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a bit of a cold, so I had to give her. Yeah, well done. More power to you. We can all, we can all exchange knowing glances when you say that. Yeah. Oh, she's a bit of a cold. That's why she's
asleep.
That's why she's popped out on the couch like Michael Jackson.
She's comatose.
She hasn't moved in 2 hours. But I just think, Calpol's there for a reason, and it's not all teething.
I know, you're right. Oh God, I swear, I don't know what happened. I used to be able to sleep anytime, anywhere, right? Before I had kids. And then because Paul and I are both night birds, right? Which I would have been a night bird for a long time. Because one of us had to get up with the kids. Like one of us had to.
Yeah.
And it was mostly me. I'm not saying he didn't do anything, obviously. Not to his face anyway. But, I just think I just got so used to being up. And then a terrible thing happens when you go into menopause. You get sucked through puberty backwards. And what happens is...
That's the most disgusting
well,
sentence you've ever
exactly,
said.
it's exactly what it feels like. If you remember what going through puberty, if you can remember that far back,
Well, you get grumpy, don't you?
Yeah, you do. You get a little bit grumpy and a little bit discombobulated. There's a good word.
I know, yeah, I can imagine.
It's not easy. But you know, lots of people do it and you get through and you go, oh, I'm manfully getting through this. I can deal with lots of side effects, but I can't deal with the fact that I can't seem to sleep past a certain time of the day. And there was a period of time when I couldn't even go to sleep at night. So, you know, it's joyful that. So I have very little sympathy for your lack of, you know, sleep because you were out on the lash.
I was on the lash
with
now,
fellow
and I have to say
comedians.
I had a great time.
Eating chips off the floor
Chicken
and Eddie
goujons.
Rockets. Did you look at those chips on the floor and say, feck it, I'm starving, I'm going to eat them
Well,
now.
there was a part where I was like, is there anything left on a shard? Like, is there anything that it's a bit of bowl with a chip on it, I'll eat that.
Yeah, because I mean, to be fair, how drunk would you have to be to eat off the floor in Eddie Rockets?
I don't think you'd have to be drunk at all. You just have to be in a hurry. The service is very slow.
It can be.
Very slow.
Can be.
And it's very overpriced, Eddie Rockets.
Not as overpriced as a Freddo bar. We were discussing that before we came
We
in
were
here.
discussing Freddo bars. I didn't realise that Freddo bars were €1 or like 50 cents.
Well, they're probably a lot more than that now, to be honest. That was last year. I was checking it up because there was a big debate about how much Freddos were. And I remember when they came out first, early, like mid 2000s, I suppose. They came out first because my kids were small and they were all very excited about it. And they were 10p. Used to be able to buy them out.
Well, I think anybody that is buying a single Freddo deserves to be rinsed.
True.
I think a multi-pack.
Yeah.
That's my. I'll have a little Freddo with my cup of coffee. Is what I mean is I will have a multi-pack.
I was going to say just one. I was going to say you hardly stop at just the one when you have a multi-pack.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
They're only £2 in a multi-pack. £2 for a multi-pack in Tesco's.
And how many did you get?
5. Caramel or chocolate.
Look at you.
I know.
A Freddo aficionado. Who knew that? Tell me about Rana.
I did ask Rana.
You did?
The only other Agony and Advice podcast that matters.
Okay.
Yeah, I did ask Rana in London and it was very exciting because I've been a fan of Ask Rana for like a million years.
Very long time.
And the predecessor to that, or precursor to that,
yes.
Rana and Beverly, massive fan. And also I've always been a big fan of Brian Safi.
Oh, I know.
He's a very attractive man.
Is he?
Yeah. Now here's the thing about Brian Safi is that every photograph you see of him on the internet, he's better looking than.
Oh my God, I know the type.
You know the type?
I do.
You know, like with me, people see the photograph and they go, oh my God, he looks great. And then they meet me in real life and they go, fuck me, that is a... They meet me and they're just like, that is a classic example of what Photoshopping can do.
No, that's terrible.
That's true. I swear to God, like that festival I did the weekend, we all had to wear these laminates. Like, and it's like your press photograph is on it. And it's like, essentially what that is, I mean, they're shaming you about the level of Photoshop you use on your press
stop
photo.
it, stop it. I'm
It
not
is,
having it.
It's exactly what it is, mate. I had to hang this around my neck. I was like, I'm not. Someone else? No. No, I don't need to see that.
But Brian, not photoshopped.
I swear.
Does he have the glamour?
He's very glamorous man, very attractive. And you see, I did kind of do a bit of groundwork because I remember when me and my boyfriend, like when we were talking about this a few years ago. we were talking about how
is he on your laminate?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Like because we were talking about who would be our
go-to.
Our go-to if we, what are they called? Hall passes.
Hall passes.
Who would be our hall pass? So I said, oh, Josh from 911 because like my partner watches 911.
Okay. And
Brian plays Josh. But I obviously didn't tell my partner that I'm actually friends with Brian and I've met him a few times because, that'd just be silly. Yeah.
And he is unaware that you does he listen to this podcast?
I mean, I don't know, he dips in and out. Do you know what I mean? But like, look, don't hate the player, hate the game, as far as I'm concerned.
You can't give a hall pass and not,
Just because I know how to play the game doesn't mean I'm a bad person.
Is he one of these people, right? Because I think sometimes you meet people and because they really look at you when they're talking, like you're the only person in the room. Have you ever spoken to someone like that? Apart from me.
Yeah, who is it that does that? I've got friends that do that.
Yeah, you're looking at them and you think, I am the only person in the room for this person at this moment. And it's like this glamour they put over, and you kind of think...
Well, now surely that always happens to you Because you won the Eurovision.
Well, sometimes, if they haven't already fainted or if they're not crying. There's a lot of them cry.
I don't get that really. Like I get people that are like, oh hey, how's it going? We think you're really funny. Can you get us like tickets to Joanne? It's not. I mean, they say they like me, but there's always an end game.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like, and it's not.
It's not as good as the reaction I got yesterday. I was in shopping. I was just getting a bit of shopping. Before the gig, I was getting some stuff to make some food because the place I gig at, sometimes I make them dinner, and because that's how I roll.
Now, I'm sorry. You need to get I'm sorry. When I hear these stories.
Anyway,
and I go down. I have a sold out show, and I'm going to cook for all the promoters. I'm sorry.
Anyway, it's not the point. I'm there going down years. So I'm in the shop, and this guy came up behind me. He says, "You're the singer." And I went, "I am." And he said, "You're ordinary looking in the shop."
What did he say?
He said I was ordinary looking in the shop. I think he meant he didn't expect to see me shopping. But
Niamh, I'd have taken a can of spaghetti hoops and I would have bashed his face in with them.
I said to him, "I'm ordinary looking everywhere. I don't know."
Niamh, you put up with an awful... It's better than me. They would have been taking that fucker out in a body bag.
I couldn't stop laughing. I was just laughing the whole way out.
You're ordinary looking in the shop.
I know.
Describe him. What age was he?
Well, he wasn't young, bless him. But
Good. Good.
He wasn't coming on to me, I don't think, anyway. Although he could have been. Maybe some men think if they kind of...
They nag you.
They nag you. That's the word. That's the young person word, is it? They nag you. Anyway, if they kind of insult you that they're, you're going to fancy them back.
What, that you'll hate yourself so much that you'll just be glad of the tiniest bit of attention?
No, I think it's just, that makes him look cool. Like them. I mean, he kind of blew it by saying, "Oh, you're the singer." He kind of recognised me like first.
He did.
Considering the state I was in, like.
And what shop was it?
I can't be telling you that. Sure, it's like somewhere down the country.
Clonakilty.
Yeah.
She's gigging in Shanley's bar for 2 months.
I was. I love Shanley's. It's great crack. We had a really brilliant.
Stop cooking for them, Niamh.
I love them. They're like family. Anyway, but no.
They're like that. Sorry now.
So your festival, right? Your festival. I did a festival last week, right?
Go on.
I did a festival in Swords called the Vintage Picnic.
The Vintage Picnic?
Yeah, no, it's a new thing.
Is that like teacups and...
It's a new thing. You would think that. People came with their picnics, all right, and there was a certain age. I'm not going to lie. But here's the thing. Apparently, officially, to be vintage now, you have to be 55. So technically, I am vintage this year. So it's not enough that I am a national treasure. I am now a vintage national treasure.
Vintage national treasure.
Now, there you go.
God. And what were you doing with the Vintage Picnic?
Oh, I was just singing as usual and being cheeky, the way I do.
And did they, so tell us, what was the deal then?
Well, yeah.
Were they on blankets like?
No, because blankets at a certain age is not where you want to be going. They all have to be sitting up somewhere because they'll never get back up.
I know.
There wasn't enough volunteers to lift them up off the ground, I don't think.
I got to be honest with you. Festivals for old people
are brilliant.
Okay.
They spend the money.
They do spend the money, but there's a lot of moaning. The toilets are very tight.
Do you do many old people festivals?
No, but I just be a bit like, I've been around festivals where you're like, Jesus wept.
I know.
Like, and they're pulling up in a camper van, like they've moved out of their house in Salons. Like,
with their kettle.
Like, with their kettle, with their, like...
Oh, they're coffee machines. It's very big now in vans to have a coffee machine.
I know, yeah. A lot of people are buying camper vans just to have camper vans.
Yeah, but my problem with this is camper vans and camping is meant to be, chill out, kind of getting back to the basics. I think an espresso machine, kind of negates that. I don't know. I'm not saying that you have to fell a bear to eat it or anything or any of that rubbish. You don't be trapping rabbits or anything. But the point is,
I think getting back to basics. That's something we never need to do. No. Like people, they constantly talk about this. I mean, like when you say basics, what do you mean? Like not running water? Yeah. Like toilet roll? Is that what you're talking about? Basics. Give me a break. And these people, that's exactly it. These people that get back, like, we're going back to anything. Like, you're pulling a caravan with a shower in it.
I know. No, well, to be fair, my friend has a camper van and her shower out the back is literally a hose out of a tank. So I'm telling you, I don't class that as a jar.
No. That does sound quite basic.
But she devised it herself, to be fair.
She what?
She devised it herself, in the sense that it wasn't like...
I'm sorry, Niamh.
No, I know.
Self-devised shower.
Sounds wrong.
No.
No.
Absolutely not.
Before we move on, we do have to talk about something, right?
Go on.
Because I think something really sad happened last week. And because we're, right now, I know the podcast, we missed last week's podcast to talk about it, but actually... when Sinead O'Connor passed, wasn't that like a moment? I didn't believe it when I first read it.
I know. That is one of the saddest. I'm such a fan of Sinead O'Connor. And I think she's one of the few people that she just got better every record.
Yeah.
Like her last album, I'm Not Bossy, I'm the Boss. That's the best thing she ever did.
She found herself more and more each time as she went. I know.
She was just brilliant. It's so sad. And I think we're losing all of these Irish legends at a rate of nuts.
No, don't look at me when you say that. Jesus.
I just think that Chrissy Digname's gone.
Yes.
Sinead O'Connor's gone.
Yeah, no, it is. And Sinead...
It's an awful lot of pressure to put in Bewitched.
This is not the tribute I wanted to make. I'm not going to lie.
I mean that in a more well-meaning way than it sounded. But you know what I mean? I feel like we've got Bono. Bono's still not going around.
Well, he's indestructible. But, the thing is, she was only a year older than me. And, she was complicated. We know that, right? But
yeah, she's complicated life.
But I can't help feeling, right, the amount of outpouring of love and all the things that are coming out, I'm a bit confused by it. It's not that I don't think people loved her. I just wish they would have bloody said it before she went.
100%.
It just feels like this is all happening. I didn't know her terribly well, right? I met her a couple of times early on kind of thing.
Yeah.
But the thing is, this outpouring of, wasn't she the most amazing, iconic person? I don't know how many people told her that. I hope a lot of people told her that in her life. And I think they probably did, but not online and all this thing. Mostly she got reported when things weren't going well for her. Instead of going, we think you're an amazing person, that you've influenced us and all that. Well, I feel sad about that.
I do remember something that made me really sad was, I remember years ago, Bette Midler, when her book came out actually, Bette Midler tweeted about her.
Oh, about Sinead?
Yeah, and Sinead O'Connor was tweeting about that, and she was so excited by it. And to me, that was somebody, she clearly doesn't know what people think of her. Because if you're getting excited about Bette Midler tweeting about you, she clearly doesn't know then that all of the people that have just been tweeting about her in the past week, she clearly doesn't know that they think the same of her. And it annoyed me when I saw all of the newspapers doing all of this, very nice stuff about her dying. And there's a part of me that felt, if you're going to do that, what you should also do is on page 3, you should print the shitty headlines that you printed about her. Just as a mea culpa and an apology, because I feel... Yeah.
I know.
Do you know what? Jan Arden said it best. I remember a couple of years ago, and she said, you should eulogise people before they die.
I agree.
I'll do that for you, Niamh.
Thanks.
I'll do that for you. I'll go into the hospice.
You've high hopes for me.
I'll say, this woman's more than a key change.
But I sang Nothing Compares to You during the weekend in Johnny's, and everybody started singing the I didn't even ask them to do it. They just did it, right?
It's one of those songs.
But the really funny, at the end of it, I thought, she would love the fact that everybody was kind of, singing parts of that song and all that. But the reality is, when I go, I want them to sing the high notes. I don't want the in your... Yeah. This feels like we're belittling. I honestly, I think it's a really sad thing that Sinead has gone.
I think it's devastating. I think she was
young and talented.
I think she was brilliant. I can't imagine being a bigger fan of somebody. She was just, everything she did was just... Yeah, no, amazing. Brilliant. I saw her in concert.
Yeah.
Was it 2 years ago? Mm-hmm. Probably, actually, no, it was more, probably before COVID.
Yeah.
That last tour she did. She was just She's
very true to herself all the time, wasn't she?
Brilliant. I can't remember if she did Mandinka, though. I love, because you used to do Mandinka.
I did.
Back in the day, Niamh did a great version of Mandinka.
Back in the day. And I was just saying, actually, over the weekend, the last time I sang Nothing Compares to You, I sang it in a pair of cycling shorts because I did it back in the day when it was a hit. It was actually, that's when I used to sing it when I was in the dance band, when we used to cover the hits of the day. And I was always in a pair of cycling shorts.
R.I.P. Sinead.
Yes. Well, look, tell someone you love them before they go. That's all I'm going to say.
Yes.
Anytime you like growth.
Regularly.
Anytime you like growth.
I love you. Of course I love you, Niamh. I tell all my friends I love them.
You do.
Yeah, and they're like, it's kind of unnerving, girl.
I know.
Like, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. It's Neddy Rockets. There's other people around. Come on. You get it. Attention, Agony Rants listeners. I am on tour. Well, I'm not. I'm off tour. But I'll be back on tour from September. It's the next leg of my Glamour Hammer tour. If you've seen the show, no need to come again. It's the same. But if you saw the show and enjoyed it, tell your friends. Send them along. I'll be on tour from September to January, and I'll be doing dates in Cork, Thurles. I have a Baker Street on 16th of September. I'll be all around the country in the places that I haven't been already. But if you're in Cork, I'll be at the Everyman, and I would love you to come to that.
Oh, listen.
Cork, what's going on?
Do you know what I can't believe, right?
Go on.
I can't believe you're discouraging people who've already seen you.
Well, I mean,
because if they loved it, why would they not
come back if you want? But
because you might be funny.
I don't like rinsing people.
You might be. I know.
If you would like to get tickets, you can get tickets by going to gearoidferrari.com or through the link in my Instagram bio. And if you click on that link, if it's there, it has tickets available. Because some of them are sold out.
I know. That's because you're amazing. Nothing but love here.
She looks absolutely furious. Did you know, Niamh?
What?
You can vote for us in the Listener's Choice, to be nominated for the Listener's Choice Award on the British Podcast Awards.
Can we?
British Podcast Awards, excuse me.
Hello? I know quite a few people have written to us about that now.
It's nice.
I have voted for them. And I love that they say that.
Yeah, thank you so much for anyone that's voting for us.
And we have no way.
Really nice. I mean, I don't think we're going to win.
And we have no way of proving that they have voted for us.
Absolutely not, because we just send the tweet for a like. But look,
we love them.
Yes, so you can do that on BritishPodcastAwards.com, and we would love you for it. And also, I'm sure there'll be a Listener's Choice Award for the Irish Podcast
because
Awards.
We're not likely to be listed for anything else.
And I just want to say, I did submit an entry.
You couldn't help yourself. You couldn't help yourself.
For the Irish Podcast Awards.
Okay. Well, fingers crossed.
If I am slapped twice, it's shame on me.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
We weren't nominated last year. Shame on them. If we're not nominated this year, shame on me. It's on me.
No, it's their loss.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Absolutely. Now, I'm gigging in Brighton.
Are you?
The night of the awards. So if we do win, you're going to have to pick it up.
Okay. Well, I'll bring a photo of you. Or you know what I'll do? I'll wear like a t-shirt with your face on it.
Exactly. That's exactly what you should
Or I could bring boots.
No, boots.
In the cat carrier?
Very high appearance fee.
Okay.
So yes, please vote for us. We would be your best friends. We are pausing for a moment to remind you that Agony Rants is part of the Head Stuff podcast.
Yes, it is.
Head Stuff is a podcast network based in Dublin with a lot of podcasts.
Yeah.
Ours is one.
Probably one of the best. Actually.
It's probably one of the best. I think it's one of the best.
Yeah, it is one of the best.
But they have great podcasts. And they have a support platform called Headstuff Plus. And if you are enjoying the show, you should.
Please, God.
Most definitely.
Subscribe.
We've done almost 100 episodes now. We've earned nothing. Not
only the public's respect.
We got one check, Niamh.
Yes, we did.
We got one check and we spent it all on the Chinese next door.
We did. On a strategy meeting of how to get more money from this show.
I'm going to be honest, there was no starter. There was no dessert. So we would love it if you supported us.
Yeah.
It's not beyond the realm of possibility that you do, because people do this sort of thing all the time.
Yes.
They show their appreciation for something that they're getting for free.
Yes.
Headstuff Plus is exactly like Patreon. It's headstuffpodcast.com/register. You go on, you pick the podcasts you want to support. And your money is then divided between those podcasts. you want to support Agony Rants. 100%.
100%.
Agony Rants. That's all. No other podcasts.
No.
Thank you very much. And in return for your pledge, your monthly pledge, you will get bonus content from us and from all of the shows on the Head Stuff podcast.
Exactly right. And there could be a live podcast for the subscribers.
We're in talks.
Invitation only.
There's talk of an invitation only.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other thing is our bonus show is coming very soon. Because
Yes.
we've recorded loads of it.
We have.
We have to have a name. We still can't come up with a name. But anyway, it is launching. Let's line in the sand, Niamh.
Yes, line in the sand. It is launching
the first week of September.
first week of September. That's it.
Yeah. And
Hashtag we have to have deadlines.
we have to, it's not going to happen. And I think it's going to be every second Thursday.
It is. Oh, excellent. Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Okay.
We have to name, maybe Agony Rants Our Take.
Our
Would that be a
take.
good one?
Well,
Every name I put to Niamh, she says no.
yeah.
It's not great. The show we are cross-promoting this week, another Head Stuff show, is Double Love.
Oh, I love Double Love.
Love is so much fun. It is with Anna and... remember her name? It's on the email there. Oh my God, I know these two women. Anna Carey and... hi, welcome. You're listening to Double Love. Welcome to Double Love, the podcast that I've listened to it a million times. I'm Anna Carey, and I'm... and I wouldn't mind, she's the loveliest voice. I know. Anyway, it's a podcast about Sweet Valley High. They review it book by book. And then in their bonus content, they review the Sweet Valley High TV series. And it's brilliant. And Anna's brilliant on it. And so is... I can't remember her name. That is so embarrassing. Anyway.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm Anna Carey. I'm...
Karen
Moynihan. Karen Moynihan.
You can't leave that in.
No, I'm going to put it in. They're brilliant. I think it's my favourite show on the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
It is
I've
now.
listened to so many, and it's like so long. Like some of the episodes are 3 hours, and they talk about like a Sweet Valley High book. They're hilarious.
But you've read all the books, right?
And I can even do I know the jingle.
Yeah.
This is how it's always been. I'm on the outside looking in.
Yeah, but that's not as important.
I'm just saying that I'm a fan of the show, and I can't. It's not like that. I was ignorant of the host. I
just
know
not
them
enough
very well.
Baraka in you.
Just a bit tired, but it's really funny.
It is really funny.
Yeah, it's really funny.
I do love it.
Love it.
I do love it too.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never read the books.
And she's never listened to the podcast.
No.
I mean, she does this.
I do.
She's no game face. She's no game face. Anyway, here's a little clip.
This is how it's always been.
Double Love is a podcast in which we explore the strange and terrifying world of Sweet Valley High, book by book. Join me, Anna Carey.
And me, Karen Moynihan.
As we revisit one of the maddest series of books ever written, or ghostwritten.
If you ever read about Elizabeth and Jessica, the perfect blonde Wakefield twins, then you might enjoy listening to us absolutely tearing them to shreds. Affectionately, of course.
Of course. And even if you didn't, there's still plenty of drama, kidnapping, stolen boyfriends, and school dances to entertain you.
Find us on the Head Stuff Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcasts.
So, we have a problem?
We've got follow-ups.
Oh, we have a follow-up?
We've a follow-up,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, can I read this one?
Yes, you read it there.
Okay. So, hello you two. I like that. Hello. Thanks so much for the advice. At first I was astonished because I thought you would both tell me to bully my fella into not leaving me for Portland. Oh, you remember him?
Greg.
Yeah.
This was a recent one. See, now, before we go on.
Yeah.
This is what we want. It's somebody that writes a follow-up.
Yeah.
While we can still remember
Well,
what the hell it was we were talking about.
Okay.
The amount of follow-ups that we get, and it's like, oh, in the middle of last year, I'm like, oh, good luck. No idea.
I want to clarify that last statement. You know, somebody sends us a follow-up that Gearoid can still remember, because I generally remember.
Yeah, you generally remember that.
I care.
Yeah, I take Advil PM in the evening. Just deletes the day.
Okay, so, but when I let your advice sink in, it made me realise that the reason I don't want to go is that I'm afraid of doing something new or going outside of my comfort zone. You made me realise that my fella is my comfort zone. Oh my gosh. And as long as I have him, it'll be grand. Thanks for giving me a little push and making me grateful for what I have. We've booked our flights for September. And you know what? I'm really, really excited. Oh, bless
Aww.
you. I think that without Agony Rants, well, you could spell it right next time anyway. I just might have missed out on a great opportunity. Now, the only opportunity I'm missing is riding all his friends like Gearoid.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
But you can also
I'm very good at advice. I don't care what anyone says.
You also a bit of an alternative. Oh, we're so delighted. And he loves
Gotta
us
make the
both.
best of things.
He gave us 2 kisses as well.
Yeah, 2 kids. Thank you, Greg.
Thank you, Greg.
Oh, that's nice. What we want is, do you know what we want? We want more photos. When you move to Portland,
Yeah.
we want, photos, videos, show us the new house, your new friends.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I'm so pleased for you.
Yeah, congratulations.
I know.
And enjoy this. Do you know what? Enjoy now being famous for a couple of months.
Yeah.
Because that's what this is. For the next few months, it's going to be Greg's leaving. Greg's leaving and everyone's going to want to meet you. Everyone's going to,
Oh, yeah, you're going to have great
And
fun.
you're only going for a year, but, people are going to want to celebrate you a little bit.
Yeah.
Eulogise you, if you will.
Eulogise. Go on.
Now, we have some reviews.
Oh,
I have to say, thank you for the people that are writing reviews.
yeah.
Because we are getting loads of reviews now.
Brilliant.
And as we should.
Good
as we
reviews.
should, because we are, when I say we've had this conversation before, we do not make a penny
Not a single penny.
from this podcast.
I mean, it's costing Gearoid ferocious amounts to keep me in baked goods. Like, it's not
Baked
even
goods,
funny.
yeah. And Niamh is paying for diesel.
I am.
Now, I mean, a bigger man would chip in.
To be fair,
Not for me.
the diesel has come down a bit in price. And clearly the chocolate is going up.
None of my business. Diesel's your own business, Niamh. I've said this before, I'll say it again. So we have a review here from, I think it's Sparky Fox, who I think, has she written in it? That name's familiar.
Yeah.
This would brighten up anyone's Monday. Fabulous, Niamh, and fantastic Gearoid. What a duo. Great advice. Love the follow-ups.
Oh, I love it.
Jay Dean says, "Deux a point.
Usable.
This podcast is hilarious. I recommend it to everyone. Looking forward to it every week. I've even written in and they've helped me and my boyfriend with their hilarious advice.
Amazing.
Keep up the good work."
That is so good.
And then guaranteed laugh. Can't miss this podcast every week. That's from Sarah J.
That's so nice, isn't it?
That is so nice.
That is so nice.
Niamh, we have a problem.
Right, okay.
Indeed.
Thank God.
Where would we be without them? Dear Gearoid and Niamh, long-time listener along with his sidekick, who promises to give you a listen soon. Okay.
So we're only going to give half them advice.
Okay, so this is a couple. One of them listens, the other one doesn't, but they're both writing in.
Okay.
Bit of a liberty. On a serious note, we have a dilemma. I suggested that we email ye for your sage advice. We have an issue.
Okay.
We're a close friend group and we all have each other's backs, usually.
Oh.
Now we're getting somewhere. Our problem is, however, with one of our friends' partners who, in no uncertain terms, he is a prick. Hitherto shall be referred to as the prick. He, the prick, is bigoted, conceited, spoiled, and just does not align with our friends' group's dynamic, or is close to any of us. Okay. I take huge issue with the grammar in this so far, but
No, but she's used the word hitherto.
we'll move on. Hitherto. I think
He's definitely used that.
The way this is written, I'm thinking lawyer.
Okay.
So we're going to be very careful how we advise
Hitherto.
here. Because they'll have me cash cow.
Okay, come on.
Our friend, let's call her Anna, has made huge sacrifices to appease the prick. She has moved jobs and country to live with them.
County.
County. Oh.
Not that isn't a big sacrifice, because let's be honest, county allegiances and all that, but...
Yeah, okay, moved county. She has moved job and county to live with him. The prick seems very unmotivated to move from a job which he doesn't like, despite encouragement from his longtime girlfriend, our friend. He seems to work purposely on night shifts, which do not coincide with her working hours, and it seems like they spend little time together. I know this is a factor which causes our friend huge consternation. He doesn't seem to treat her out to any romantic. He doesn't seem to treat her out to any romantic meals or trips or indeed any spontaneity. We know that this hurts her, and Anna now seems resigned to this being her relationship. Mm-hmm. In recent years, we know that their relationship has faced rocky patches, and after each time, our friend Anna has patched things up and has continued with the relationship. They have been going out for close to 6 years, and our fear is that Anna is continuing the relationship just out of a sense of routine or continuing normalcy after such a long while.
Wow.
That's not great. Recently, however, the prick has been posting some very... I don't know why I find that so funny, but I do. Recently, however, the prick has been posting some very contentious right-wing BS on his social media. Think transphobic, misogynistic, and typically just nasty, bigoted content.
Right.
We, the whole group, are shit sick of the prick. Our question thus is... Who wrote this, Yoda? How do we broach this issue with our friend?
Okay.
We are so close to her, and our fear is that it will cause ructions and cause a rift between the friend group. We have noticed that Anna no longer makes much mention of her partner in our conversations, nor do we even ask how he's doing. Or are we failing in our duty as close friends by not voicing our growing disdain for the prick? Any advice would be appreciated. We love our friend to bits. She is a rock of sense and a great person to seek advice from. We just don't want to jeopardise this, but my God, are we allergic to him? We look forward to hearing your input. Promise to follow up with ye in due course.
Okay, I think when she says, are we allergic to him, I don't think she's making a question. What she's saying is, we're allergic to him, I think.
Okay.
I feel, you know.
So it's a statement.
Yeah, it's a statement, okay. I feel. Because there is an exclamation mark. I mean, there are 2 question marks, but I think she's not questioning it.
Best wishes, Jim and Jane.
Okay. When I first kind of scanned this, I kind of thought, oh, this is a recent thing. You know, clearly there's something going on here. But actually, it's not recent. They're together 6 years. The thing that makes me laugh is at the beginning, if he's working nights all the time and she works during the days, then essentially he's looking for somewhere to live that doesn't cost him anything. Because he's not even bringing her out for herself to eat. And, he doesn't have to be around when she's around, because she's working when he's not, and vice versa.
Yeah.
So that kind of works out quite well. That's like a house share. It's not more than a relationship. I'm just hoping that she's getting good sex, because there must be something.
Well, there has to be something.
Or else maybe...
Because there isn't a lot. Like,
Does he mow the lawn?
I'm eating a Freddo because my sugar dropped.
Because it's there.
My sugar dropped. You see, here's the thing, right? In this situation, it's like, do you broach it with her or do you not?
Yeah, because this is the big question.
The problem is, that depends on how you broach it.
Yeah, yeah.
If you are talking to her and going, how are you doing? Are you happy? What's going on?
And her answer is...
You mentioned the last time that, there was a problem about like the working hours and that sort of stuff. How are things? I think if you're mentioning it that way, that's grand.
Yeah.
However, if it's a group of you sitting at a brunch table and you're going, oh, he's at work, is he? Okay. Like, that's not the way to mention it.
No, because it immediately puts her on the defensive.
Yeah.
If you remember, like, the thing is, the more you push against it, she might dig in.
Yeah, she may dig in. Like,
but she might, and feel like she has to stay.
Or be embarrassed.
But more importantly then, it kind of alienates her from ever being able to say to you, this is how I feel. You have to leave it open so that she allows it in. And the difficulty is then when she does, you can't get on, oh, thank God, I think he's an absolute idiot.
Exactly, yeah.
Because the problem with that is if they make up, then that's awkward.
Yeah,
it's very, very difficult.
There's a bit of diplomacy required here. And I think that the thing to do is to...
I think you should focus on... Sorry to talk over you. I think you should focus on the fact you ask her, is she happy?
Yeah.
Not about him, just in general.
Make sure that she knows...
That's all you want.
She knows that she does deserve somebody that will spend time with her.
Without a doubt.
And that she does deserve to have a nice relationship. And, and also, like, you can plant the seed and go like... Look, if you're not happy, you're not happy.
Yeah.
If you're not happy, you're not happy. And that's the end of it.
Well, exactly. And why, if you have to keep trying to make something work, then you have to see why that's happening.
Well, a lot of people, I think, in relationships where it's not working, they don't see not being happy as enough reason to go. It's always enough reason to go.
Well, it is.
Like there's always like, oh, we bought a house together and we've got this lovely place and we've got kids and and it's like, fair enough.
So why are you not happy?
But you're not happy. Yeah. But if you're not happy, you're not happy.
Yeah. But the answer isn't always leaving either. Except in Gearoid's life. Except if Brian is waiting for you.
There's a voice. Keeps on calling me.
No, it is tough. Obviously, you want your friend to be fabulous and to have the best in life. It's not for you to make that decision. She might like that. Sometimes people just choose those kind of relationships. It's really hard to know why. But
the actual problem here is that he is not meeting Jim and Jane's standards.
Yeah, well, true.
That's what the problem is.
Very true.
Right? And the second problem is that you think your friend doesn't have high enough standards for herself. But they're two different problems.
Yeah, they are.
Because if she doesn't have high enough standards for herself, she could dump this guy and the next guy will be no better.
Yeah.
Because she'll
probably choose the same.
Like that thing you say, Niamh, that you tell people how to treat you all the time.
All the time.
So, like, there's two things that need to be done. One is that you need to, whatever about your friend, you need to push back. And, if he's giving you rubbish, like if you're not getting on with him, you just need to like minimize him, cut him out a little bit. Yeah. But you also need to encourage your friend to have higher standards for herself. Because we all have the friend that, ends up with someone. You're like, how is she
putting up with
How
that?
is she single? Or how is she putting up with that? Or how is she... we all have one or two of those people in our lives and you're like, what? I don't get it.
Yeah, but it's sometimes about how they put out what their worth is in themselves. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, lots of people who make bad choices in relationships and they put up with them over time. And I think the longer you put into a relationship, the more you feel, oh, this is just a rocky patch. But I think if it's hard before you get into houses, children, all of that, then you're definitely not going to survive it before, once all that comes in. Because not that isn't joyful to have in your life, but the thing is, it brings its own extra stress. And if you're not together before you get there, you'll not be not be together long in it.
And the thing about it is, like, maybe it is possible for her to have a really nice relationship with this guy, but it doesn't sound like he's that willing.
No, not well. According to Jim and Jane, he isn't.
Yeah.
And they're not experiencing everything that Anna is.
Yeah.
But, you're probably right. He's probably not good enough for her, or maybe he's not treating her well. But clearly enough, unless Anna comes out and says to you, I hate that this is happening, you're not really in a position.
You're not in a position to do anything about it.
What I would do is I would broach it more from, are you happy, Anna, about things that are going on in your life? It may trigger the conversation.
Now, the other thing that can happen, right, with somebody like this in a friend group is that Anna becomes embarrassed by him.
Yeah.
And she is constantly on the back foot because she knows what everybody thinks of him.
Yeah.
And it's almost like the friend group don't even see her relationship as valid.
Yeah,
so if
that's
they don't
really
see
tough.
it as valid,
it's tough.
She can't even... If you don't see it as valid...
she can't contribute how she feels.
Yeah, it's almost like that she's on a completely different island to the rest of you. So it's hard for her to talk about it. So I think if you broach it as like, how are you and the prick getting on?
Yeah, maybe use his name instead of prick.
Is he still... Yeah.
I mean, just as...
That might be better. But like...
a little less confrontational.
But I guess it's just... not addressing all of that stuff. She knows she knows at the back of it what you think of her.
Yeah,
because she knows the type of people that you are.
Yeah.
And what you don't want is for her to feel ashamed.
No.
And that's ashamed to work on it or ashamed to leave it.
No, I agree.
Because the way she's thinking is, Jesus, look at him. He's an absolute piece of shit and I can't even make it work with him.
Yeah.
That's what you don't want to send her down that route.
No. But I mean, sometimes we look at things and we go, God, I wouldn't live with that. But the simple truth is, maybe she doesn't experience it the same way as you do. Maybe she doesn't matter so much to her.
Yeah. And also sometimes pointing out the bad things about
a partner,
somebody's partner is not the thing that turns them off them.
No, it isn't.
Because her natural instinct in that situation could be to be defensive of him.
Without a doubt.
But whereas if you were to actually be, and I know this would probably stick in your throat because it always does when I have to do it. But if you point out the kind things about him, or the things you like about him, then it's up to her maybe to go, do you know what, he's actually not that kind.
Well, I think not talking about him is not the answer.
No.
I think you ask about him. How's he getting on? Any sign of him change that job? Well, maybe that might be a bit confrontational, but, you know, ask her how she is, how he is, just in general terms. Because if you're meeting up, obviously you're not meeting up all the time, but if you are, you know, it is wrong that you don't mention him.
Yeah.
If it comes down and there's a conversation about whether they're happy and all this sort of stuff, it's okay to say that you don't agree with what he's expressing. So if he's putting up some misogynistic stuff and all that, and you can say, I'm not really getting what he's doing on Facebook, but, you know, whatever, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
yeah, I mean, you don't have to
be derogatory of him.
I do think that the easiest way to deal with these people is to mute them.
Yeah, I agree. No, I agree.
You know, like I don't know.
Have you found the mute button on people in front of you? Like,
oh my God, thank God for the mute button.
I know.
I'd tell you what I've had to mute, and actually this is worth saying, the agonyrants@gmail.com email address.
Why?
Because we've got some bellends emailing us.
Why?
Just, you know.
Oh.
Anyway, Marissa's looking at it now.
Oh, good.
Yeah, Marissa's going to be responding from now on.
Oh, excellent.
So I don't, you know, open an email at 2:00 in the morning and get upset, Niamh.
Have you been getting upset at 2 a.m?
Been getting upset. Anyway, now they're going to have to deal with Eva Braun.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Good luck. Good luck. I tell you, she can write a terse one-liner.
She can. She certainly can.
Yeah, look, let us know how you get on. But I think this is a tread softly.
It is.
And I think that this is very much a case of kill with kindness.
Mm-hmm. Don't
try and suffocate this relationship. I think create the space for it, and it'll suffocate itself.
Give her an escape route. Don't in other words, room to escape out or to come out of it if that's what she wants, because she may not decide to, and you have to resign yourself. You know, this is your friend, you know, and so she's your friend, not him. I sometimes say that to people. And I can be friendly with their partners, but that doesn't mean they're your friend.
There's something in there. She's with him
6 years.
There was something keeps her there, and something kept her there at the start. You know, at the start of the relationship where you're like, why am I here? Yeah. You know, like when you're a few weeks in, you're like, are we doing a yay or nay here?
Are we self-checking?
But there's a reason. Mm-hmm. And there's something that is still there that keeps her there. And whether it's her own insecurity or whether it's he's absolutely mint in the sack.
Well,
it's not for us to know.
He could make a lovely cup of coffee. You wouldn't know.
Yeah. Exactly.
Whatever it is. But maybe he hangs out the washing well.
Have we been clear?
Yeah, I think
have we been clear?
I think so. I think to be fair, it's very difficult because in a weird way, you're so definite about how you feel about him. You know, you're already cross about him, but actually, you need to take him out of the issue. It's really about your friend. You're asking, how can I get my friend out of this relationship? But is your friend asking really to get out of this relationship? And what you should be asking is, how happy is my friend? And just ask her, is she happy? That's all you have to do. And it will lead itself in its own way.
And if you see no progress, have him killed. Do you know what? In this day and age, we don't do that enough.
No, I agree.
We don't.
I agree.
It's been wonderful to talk to you.
Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you.
It's been wonderful.
Always wonderful. And we've survived another one. How's that?
Indeed.
Is that Barocca going to kick in anytime soon?
I don't know. agonyrants@gmail.com if you want to get in touch. We would love to hear from you.
Yes.
Marissa is now going to be manning the mailbox.
Oh my God.
We have a layer of protection
now.
So we'd love to hear from you. So send us through your problems, your follow-ups, your things you want us to talk about.
Yeah, it'd be lovely.
And we will be back next week to chat to you then.
Yeah, and if you feel like subscribing, we would be very happy with that, wouldn't we?
If you don't feel like subscribing, I think you need to have a long, hard look at yourself and the impact that you're making on the world around you. Because we are nothing from this. And we're coming up to our 100th episode.
Yeah, we are 100 episodes. That's quite an achievement, isn't
Unless
it?
the chunk of change on the table. We're knocking this on the head,
No,
Niamh.
don't say that.
We'll chat to you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network, a hub for the creative and the curious. Shows are produced in association with Head Stuff and the Podcast Studios Dublin. Find out more or become a member at headstuffpodcasts.com.